Hello everyone, my name is Vipul Bhardwaj and I am pursuing my CSC BE degree from Topper University. As part of my last semester, I am doing my internship at BlackRock and I am going to explain my project that I am currently working on. The title of my project is Scheduled Jobs Migration. I'm currently working under the guidance of Mr. Deepak Bhadoria. The project is still it's an ongoing process. So what's the background of my project? We kind of work around the money market funds. So let me tell about the business perspective. Money market funds are just another mutual funds. They have low risk, low return, and high quality. So why do people want to invest in money market funds? Well, they kind of liquid funds, and also they can pull out their money whenever they want. And about the background of my project, the technical background, we are using Python and Java. We have built our server in Java. We are using Python because it gives us more control and more flexibility, and we have built our server in Java because at BlackRock, Java is kind of we have inbuilt libraries in Java, and then we don't want to reinvent the wheel. And for scope and utility, we are creating flexible applications, and we are providing any format files to client, so that clients won't switch their companies, and there's not much variation from company to company. So we have to keep our clients. The current architecture is like we have jobs here, and then they call the database, and then we are introducing our server in between the database and jobs. This is the architecture. We have Python scripts, and then they call Python library. Through Python library, they provide a REST call to the bridge server, and we are using bridge server because messaging server at BlackRock doesn't support Python right now. And then server fetch data from the database, provide us the request response object, and from response object we fetch the data, extract the data, and give it to the Python script, and the Python script processes it and return. So existing framework is like we have for current framework we have scheduled jobs. They call the database directly. So it's not flexible. If client requirement changes, we have to change the whole script. We have to change the SQL queries, and we are inserting server layer in between the jobs and then database, so that we don't have to change directly go to database. And in the second phase, we will be changing the C sharp jobs to Python scripts, and then we will migrate the database. So this is the activity diagram of my project. We read the config files, and then if there is any kind of error, it's to keep robustness. It will print the appropriate message and then end the process. And we use HTTP request to call the server with the payload. We pass the payload as an input, and then we receive the response from the server, and then we process the data, build the file using Jinja. Jinja is actually a template library for Python, and then store the file, and then we compare the files with the code ones for or a week, and if the for a period of time interval of 1 week the our test file and the code file matches, then we decommission the jeff and decommission the current framework files. The limitation is that it's not completely aladdinized yet. So and we are still using one external database and messaging server. It doesn't provide support for Python, so we have to use a bridge server in between.